Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Worldology. Today we have some really good news for the future of Battlefield 6. It looks like Season 4 and 5 is probably going to be, 3 as well, is probably going to be one of the best moving forward type of situations for the Battlefield 6 franchise, because there's going to be other BFs and it's going to be a good indication on whether BF is going to succeed in the future. So let's get started into this video. Season 3, we already know that Season 3 is getting Railway to Gulf. Not really a good map, but a good map that is going to be, in addition to that map, is going to be Grand Bazaar. It's going to be called Cairo Bazaar. So it's going to be probably a different aspect of Bazaar and in its own liking in Cairo. And that's actually a really good thing. It's also another meat grind type map because obviously this Battlefield is necessarily like kind of a hardline type of having close quarter situations in Battlefield because of how the gameplay is at the current moment. And regarding to Season 3 on those two maps, we also have new things coming into Battlefield 6 regarding on Season 3, which is BR solos, a BR ranked play, and leaderboards, new weapons, modes, and more. And there's also, speaking of BR, going to be the Elite Series tournament, and they addressed that it's going to come back into the game. So people who wants to compete for money and everything, the Elite Series, I think you have to actually play the open tournament and you can apply for that. But still, it's also a good thing to play the game to your best ability and see if you want to go against the top players in Battlefield and just go to your corners on that. But it's good that they addressed it since being quiet about it for like however many months. But yeah, it's finally in the game. Season 4 had, by how y'all seen my previous videos, and if you haven't, I'll put it at the end of the video since it is a good topic for the situation, is that naval warfare has been revealed, right? And speaking of my video, you can see the leaks that I seen and posted in my previous video. On the end of the video that you'll see that, yeah, we're actually getting naval warfare. I don't know how good it will possibly be in Battlefield 6 because the movement is very slow. We also have to swim and get on boats and everything, so that would be a very big burden to try to use infantry movement and try to stay safe with attack boats as they are coming back into Battlefield, and also different type of jets and situations of people being on boats while the other people are swimming. So basically we have to be on ground at all times, and naval warfare is going to be a very strong indicator that some type of gameplay changes need to be fixed of trying to combat in the water, naval warfare, right? So we're getting Susru Reef and Wake Island. The new map, Susru Reef, is going to be a new naval warfare map regarding to Battlefield 6, I think. And Wake Island, I never played Wake Island, but it is a previous Battlefield map in previous Battlefields, BF3, and I don't know about other BFs, but I seen it was BF3. And also regarding coming to Season 4 with the maps is going to be custom lobbies, a spectator mode, and new weapons and more. And also is going to have a server browser. We got a confirmation that the server browser is coming into the game, not the server browser that you see in the game that you log in and you scroll and you see server browser, but it's probably going to be a different server browser. I honestly said that they can use the battle log because that is literally still working, and I seen personally that they actually updated some situations regarding to the battle log or the server browser, your career log or whatever. And the thing with that is that how will they do it in all this mess like portal and the server browser that's inside the portal? I just wonder how they're going to be able to do that. My best bet is they'll probably unlock the server browser from the battle log back, which is probably the easiest thing to like get it quick and try to make something of a server browser at the current moment and then switch it to something else that could work. But I honestly don't know. Regarding to Season 5 is that it's going to be 3 new maps regarding to Season 5, and is one little teaser map that is probably going to be coming into the map. So regarding to that teaser picture, people were saying it was Siege of Shanghai. Probably some people said, I said personally that I want Sunken Dragon to come out. I personally think that Siege of Shanghai might come into the game because of the player card we unlocked from 2042 that we can now actually get on Battlefield 6. 6, right? That's my personal reason, because why would they literally make a Siege of Shanghai for no odd reason, even though it's not going to come into the game? That's just wasting art time to create some new type of concept art. And obviously Siege of Shanghai is not necessarily a bad map to put in the game. It's probably one of the best maps to put in the game because it's a Battlefield 4 favorite. So I think Siege of Shanghai could come back, but it's also 3 new maps coming back. So we could have, my personal opinion, Siege of Shanghai and Sunken Dragon with my personal opinion, right? So Classified 4 was coming to season 5, so we honestly don't know what's going to come in season 5. Proximity chat is coming back. You know, I don't care about that. I don't want to hear nobody burping in my ear or, you know, talking loud, because, you know, I got to play the game for y'all. Got to give y'all some content. Platoons is coming back into the game, which is going to be another competitive situation on people needing to play the game to win, okay? Because people are going to be in platoons, and we're going to have a big community fight on who has the best clan tag and the best clan in Battlefield 6 in 2026, like, you know, nostalgia times, right? It is good that we're getting platoons back. I would say that they should have been did it, but obviously since how the game is, platoons wouldn't even make the game feel any better. So personally, just hope that the platoons is well off with a game that is working properly. All right. And then there's going to be Battlefield Labs testing for everything else regarding to the new seasons and everything that's coming out. I honestly don't know when the Battlefield Labs is coming out. I don't know anything about the labs, but I will say that it's good that they are moving forward to things that is really big talk. And it looks like it's a lot of things that they need to do to make this big talk happen. And regarding in these months coming up, it has to be developed in about like a year or so. 7 months, or maybe even less than 7 months. Whatever's coming out, about seven maps in spectator mode that hasn't been released since BF5, BR solos, ranked BR, and the server browser that hasn't been an active server browser since BF5. Yeah, BF5, which is 7 decades for every single type of add-on that a Battlefield is supposed to have in its franchise, was close to a decade. So how do I feel about that? Is that I feel like it's a really good move forward to this current situation of Battlefield 6 at this current moment. And my opinion on Battlefield this season at this moment is that I really do like this season. It's really balanced, and you don't really blow up by everything. That's probably another reason why it felt like you can't really do anything, because you blow up by every single grenade launcher and gadget that's in this game. So they reduced a lot of grenade damage time and everything that regards to you being damaged about every single second you move out of a corner or into a gunfight, 1v1 or 1v2 or whatever gunfight you're in. They reduce some damage, but the netcode, it still needs to be addressed. They didn't really address the netcode being fixed, but probably it will come into the bigger aspects of when the seasons are coming in. All right, so the season is really good in addition to the upcoming seasons, and I hope they move it forward. So hope y'all like, share, and subscribe. I am Worldology on Twitch, Kicking, YouTube. I'll be streaming all the seasons for you, hopefully, and I'll be streaming this season as well in the background, because this is some gameplay in the background from the new season. All right, so y'all have a good one, and I am out. this 20 round is good for all that matter, but I kind of forgot Operations plays like this. Why are you pre-firing nothing? Alright, got 2 from that. Honestly, didn't know I was gonna get the second dude.